Hello, my name is Landon, and it's my final project for computer animation. I built a two-player 2D fighting game in Unity that was inspired by a bunch of classic arcade fighters like Street Fighter. I'll show you what I made. This game, it features two players, as you can see here, competing against each other in real time on the same keyboard. Players can move, they can attack, they can take damage. The game also tracks rounds and will declare a winner. Everything you see here was built from scratch using Unity's 2D pipeline, the new input system, and C# scripting. Now I'll show off the movement a little bit. Each player has independent controls. Player 1 uses WASD, and player 2 uses the arrow keys. You have separate forward and backwards walking animation, so the characters don't just flip around when retreating, which is kind of how normal fighting games are. People will always be facing each other. Each player has different attacks. They each have a light attack and a heavy attack. And both of you can do this. You can do them at the same time if you really want to. The game uses its own hit detection with hit boxes and hurt boxes. Hit boxes are only active during the specific moves. If I walk to this person, they'll get pushed around, but nothing will happen. But if I use an attack, bam, they'll get hit. But not all of them are the same. This one has one roughly around the fist, but the heavy attack is also even bigger. So while this might not hit because the fist isn't in there, the kick will. And as you can see, when they get hit, they play their hurt animation. Now I'll just go on to round 2 already. This game tracks rounds, and you need 2 rounds to win. It'll announce, and then it will restart you guys both back with full HP. Another fun mechanic I added in that is very normal. You may have noticed that normally your attacks will do like a little bit. For instance, like this will only do a quarter of their health bar. But there's actual recovery on each of your moves. If I hold down a movement key after doing my heavy attack, I have to wait a long time to be able to do something. But I programmed in proper counter hits, where if you attack somebody during the recovery, they'll take more damage. They'll take 2 times as much damage. So imagine somebody whiffs a punch in your face and you're like, oh, I want to punish them. You can do that. That was a bad example. Let me show again. I'll restart the game. Say a player whiffs a kick, they're gone for the count for a while. If you walk up and whiff punish them, he'll take twice as much damage as you normally would. And for instance, if your opponent whiffs a kick and you want to go up and punish them for that, instantly gone. It's a very volatile game, and it's a lot about moving around and being patient around your enemy's buttons. Both people are scared, but they have to pick and choose their attacks very carefully. As you can see, there are health bars. These go down with hits. Goes from like green to yellow, orange, red to signify that the player's over. There's round systems. When you're finished, it declares you as a champion. You're a winner. You can move around you want afterwards, but to restart you have to restart the game. But it announces who the winner is, and it'll start new rounds. Lastly, I just wanted to show off the stage. It has walls, so you can't walk off the stage. Both players have to fight each other, so you could effectively corner somebody and make them like really scared by your attacks. Also, you see, I just thought, where's the location that people fight? Waffle House is pretty infamous for it, so I decided to make that as the actual stage. Overall, I'm very happy with how this came together. Fighting games are probably my favorite game genre, and it was fun exploring how to recreate it from the ground up. It was difficult, but it's fun working with state machines and actual frame hit detection. Modeling them is really fun, and I was happy that I was even able to go as far to add in a unique counter hit mechanic. All in 2 weeks. Thank you for watching.